Well, how's it going? I'm back with another video, and today we're talking about an E46 that I bought, and what's wrong with this and why I bought it, or what's the story behind this. And basically it was just a lad was selling here locally. He had it sitting for a bit, he wanted to get rid of it, and I got a good deal on it, to be honest, I think anyway. And of course there are a few bits wrong as it was standing, so I'll just quickly go over the things. And after this video and just looking at things, I'll decide if I'm going to break the car like for parts and stuff, or I might actually be able to fix a few things and try to sell it on, or might actually keep it because it's a nice looking car overall, I think. And I suppose that's what this video is going to be about. So basically I'll start with the first thing, that it's going to need the tires, as you can see, and the alloys are fairly in poor enough condition, but they're not as bad like as some others I've seen. And the next thing is like very dirty, like it's filthy. If I was to comment on it, you can see there. And then we'll go under there. There is some bit of oil there. The last owner said that he dropped some oil while filling it up, so that's what I have to find out. What else? Like the interior overall is in good shape. It's leather seats, I must say, like they're in very good condition for the age there. But the steering wheel is not as good. As you can see, the top leather thing is fucking gone, like, but that's another thing to look at. The gear knob is fairly worn. The radio actually works, and it's good with Bluetooth and USB and stuff. But there's kind of a hole here, probably was made for the USB socket or something. I'll have to figure that out as well. And it's fairly dirty as well inside. Well, to be fair, he said he got the car with his friend to make a drift car project, like to make a drift car, but they couldn't go ahead with that, and he's looking to buy another car, so that's how it's in this condition and all. And that's how he had to sell it. That's why he had to sell it. And the rear tires are not as bad, I think, anyway. He mentioned that you might have to change the brakes for the road test. What I've driven the car, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't seem too bad. I'll just peek in there. Yeah, the brake pads are a bit worn, alright. So that's a few things. But the major concerns that I have is the power steering is not working as it should. I'll try to start her up as well there. So I don't know if this is normal. You see, I don't know if it's the pump or some steering fluid issue. So that's one of my main concerns, which I'll have to address. And of course there's going to be something more, which is when I shift up from, let's say, maybe first to second or second to third, there is a kind of a, crunk or thud noise from the back. It's probably, so far by my research, it's probably differential bushings or something there, but I'll have to look into that as well. But overall I must say that the car is not like as bad, you would say. Like the boot is alright too, with a bit of jack thing there, and the battery and stuff is in very good condition here, like no leaks or anything. And I'll do it after. It looks fairly dirty here as well. The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the dust and stuff, and at least I'm able to sit in the car then, because it was parked for so long, so it's kind of smelly and stuff like. And another thing for yourselves, there's a lovely cobweb going on. I'll sort all that out, and I suppose that's all. Yes, there's a little rust as well. I don't know, I might actually fix a few bits and pieces because they're not as bad as they sound. I think anyway, I might take it as a challenge to do all this and learn a few things out of it. And even if I'm able to sell it and, you know, make a few quid off it, that won't be too bad. Or even if I don't, like, I would still have learned a few bits. So that's what my take on it is. And the other, if I was to go easy way, I can, you know, just leave the car here and start pulling parts. There's a few people looking for parts around. So I don't know, I'm leaning towards fixing the car. And you can let me know in the comments as well what's the safest thing to do, or better. Like, it's, just for the record, it's the 2001 318 Ci with the M43 B19 engine.